Et salut tout le monde, comment allez-vous? J'espère que le son du jeu n'est pas trop fort pour vous. N'hésitez pas à me le dire, que je puisse le baisser également. Et voilà, donc là on est reparti pour l'épisode 2 de Batman. Voilà, la version Telltale, ou Telltale, je sais pas comment on le prononce exactement. À chaque fois je me fais avoir. Voilà. Et voilà, on va voir ce qui s'est passé exactement avec cette espèce de complot complot, machination sur la famille Wayne et la pègre de la ville de Gotham. Donc ensemble, on va découvrir ce qui se passe. Parce qu'il y a pas mal de choses sur les... Ah, ça va quand même... Ah, il est tellement génial ce jeu. On va pas spoil quand même. Un Miami se révèle être l'adversaire tandis que Bruce s'en prend un pro avantage sur les tâches de sa famille et que Batman intensifie son combat contre le crime et la corruption à Gotham. Désolé si je vous éternue dans les oreilles. Comme hier, franchement, j'ai les yeux complètement éclatés, je suis fatigué.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's... the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us.
But you should see this.
I know you come here for solitude, Bruce.
More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
This isn't going away.
It's all so public and messy.
Tell me, all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were.
Alors ses parents ont bien travaillé avec la pègre.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let
Bah on
you
peut pas
down
dire non à
again.
Alfred quand même. Avec ses mauvaises intentions, enfin sans sa
This
mauvaise
is the
intention, il a voulu le
first time I've
protéger.
been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked. I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail, just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave, just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
Merci Warwick. Ouais, petit passage rapide, bah, ça fait plaisir que tu sois passé. Snow, comment tu vas?
I
Si
love
t'as le temps
that
de me
movie.
répondre.
Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Je ne vais pas traîner, je suis fatigué assez vite. Ah, tu te fais trop de folie de ton corps. Ou tu travailles trop.
Exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, you don't have to do this. And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe.
Quelques travaux à la maison ce week-end, mais ça va. Oh, ok. Ah, moi je suis toujours en arrêt de travail par contre. Oula, ça lag là, qu'est-ce qui se passe là? Ouais, rentre pour les enfants.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine knows why.
Ah, celle de mon fils, c'est troisième pour la petite. Ah la vache. Non, bah moi je me suis fait un labago là, à la fin du mois dernier là. Et je suis en arrêt, je suis censé reprendre vendredi. Mais je t'avoue, j'ai toujours mal au dos. C'est pour ça que j'évite de rester trop longtemps assis ou allongé.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Ah ouais, c'est ça.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce.
Ah oui, une fois que le dos, ouais, c'est ça. Une fois que le dos il est là, c'est fichu. Hein.
Last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
Harvey's not in my pocket, Lieutenant. He always does what he thinks is right.
Well, it's lucky your interests align.
Heureusement que vous avez des intérêts communs.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
Alors attends, travailler à un bureau, je n'ai pas le souci sur ce que demande de la force, mais j'ai une tendinite. Ouais, ah bah c'est ça, c'est le dos de toute manière, il suffit que tu sois mal positionné, que t'as pas forcément une bonne chose, ou que tu fais... Moi c'est tout con, hein, moi ce qui s'est passé, en fait, j'étais en train de faire un rangement de matériel, c'est des petites espèces de poteaux de serre-fil, ils font même pas 5 kilos chacun, j'en ai pris un, je me suis retourné au même moment parce que j'ai entendu mon collègue hausser la voix, et puis c'est là que j'ai eu mal, hein. Tout bêtement, hein.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya.
Ah,
I just wanted
Montoya.
to say, some of us police support you, despite what the
Elle était beaucoup plus jeune dans mes souvenirs, à la Montoya. Plus typé latino en plus.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary.
Et c'est ça, c'est une connerie de ce genre.
Up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
I know he does a lot for the department, but honestly, Batman freaks me out.
Oh, he's definitely freaky. But I'm glad he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
J'ai un de mes collègues, hein, il s'est fait une entorse à la cheville en montant les escaliers, hein. Un accident du travail aussi, hein. Bah là c'est du point and click de la série Telltale et franchement c'est plutôt cool.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to
Un peu de
put
fausse
me
compassion.
away.
Ah mais carrément ouais.
Tangled with the wrong guy.
Sure, this is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father'd sew me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about.
Non pas du tout, là c'est moi c'est je l'ai acheté le jeu en fait, mais je l'ai sur console.
Never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Il s'en souviendra, comme ça peut-être qu'il vous...
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. I think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
You really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Attends, la substance bizarroïde sur elle.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out!
Ah bah là, il est fichu une balle dans la tête.
Go!
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this close!
Par contre, la fumée, elle est vraiment buggée. Hein.
I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Voilà.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Voilà la peau, tu vois, je l'avais remarqué ça.
Veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Elle était piquée au cou.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
C'est ça qui me fait rire, c'est qu'il peut faire des analyses sans avoir la substance en lui-même.
Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles away.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot dans le premier épisode.
Cobblepot said
Ah bah tiens, tu vois.
similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant.
Ah oui,
Please
impossible de
believe
savoir.
me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Parce que dans l'épisode précédent, on apprend que Cobblepot et Bruce Wayne, ils étaient copains quand ils étaient en primaire en fait. Et suite à la faillite de sa famille, et donc il est parti vivre dans un espèce de comment dire, dans une station privée. Non, c'est le même jeu en fait. Le jeu en fait, tu les achètes épisode par épisode en fait. Une dizaine d'euros à peu près chaque épisode, 10-15 euros. Et chaque épisode dure à peu près 2 heures.
About some kind of lockdown?
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Didn't you hear me?
Oui, c'est ça.
said no comment.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Ah, par contre, le problème de ce jeu, en fait, vu que c'est des petits studios et c'est des indépendants qui font les traductions, souvent t'as des problèmes de traduction en fait. Des fois le texte en anglais reste en anglais, des fois t'as pas de texte comme là tu peux avoir qui s'affiche. Mais sinon ça reste une bonne petite série, enfin un petit film en fait en plusieurs épisodes et puis tu te laisses guider et c'est toi qui joues le rôle du personnage principal. Ouais bah c'est ça, les petits studios, bah Telltale c'était un petit studio, hein, c'était pas de l'indé, enfin si c'était de l'indé en fait. Je crois, si je me trompe pas. Ils ont fait toutes les séries de The Walking Dead donc comme ça en point and click. Là ils ont fait les 2 Batman. Ils ont fait aussi un Borderland en point and click. Qu'est-ce qu'ils ont fait? The Wolf Among Us aussi. Qui est l'un de mes préférés Qui est l'un de mes préférés. Ouais c'est ça.
In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor.
Bah juste avant ça, je faisais du Alan Wake et pareil, l'histoire m'a tellement envoyé.
Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
He backed up what you told me. My father ran the city, with 2 of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the 2
Bah pour moi
compounds.
ça serait pas bête que ça soit la cour des hiboux en fait hein.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to
En
triangulate
gros, la
location.
cour des hiboux, c'est une organisation secrète aussi vieille que Ra's al Ghul, et pratiquement voire aussi vieille, si on peut dire. Et en fait, cette organisation, en fait, comment dire, c'est le signal drone pour chercher les signaux. Attends. Ouais, voilà, en fait, contrôle les plus grandes villes et les plus grandes villes et aussi les personnes les plus fortunées en fait. C'est en fait une question d'influence. Et dans l'histoire de Batman, Thomas Wayne s'est refusé de rejoindre cette espèce de groupe obscur qui est aussi carrément une secte. Hein. Alors, le drone, lequel je vais l'employer? Je sais que Cabolbot traîne souvent au niveau des docks dans les séries télé. Ah voilà.
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message.
Oui, dans la série Arrow, ouais, mais en fait, Ra's al Ghul est vraiment plus intéressé par Batman en fait dans l'histoire. C'est juste qu'ils se sont, on va dire, octroyés Ra's al Ghul hein, dans la série télé.
Bring me her head.
Ça, il est à Arkham là.
No, you go. You'll be alright. You're right.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Colin. It's time he met the Batman.
Oh, y a pas un métamorphe derrière?
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Ouais, c'est ça, on dirait. On dirait métamorphe.
You lot, come check out this office. Where is it? I don't know! Please! Name's Batou. You can help me. What?
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time! You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman.
À moins que ce soit Killer Crow, version dégueulasse de Killer Crow.
Selina.
Yes, oh, beautiful name.
Ouais, mais si j'appuie pas sur la bonne touche, ça va pas le faire. Enfin, t'aurais pu mettre ton genou quand il t'a chopé la tête. Hein. Oh. Parce qu'en fait, mes touches sur la manette, comme tu peux voir là ici, il n'y a pas les couleurs en fait. Mais pourtant je l'ai fait là. Qu'est-ce qu'il me fait comme bug là? Faut être plus rapide. Faut être plus rapide. On va essayer d'être plus rapide.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Ouais, pourquoi t'as pas voulu? J'ai peut-être changé de manette hein.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
On sait vraiment à peu près ce qu'il lui reproche hein, quand ça s'appelle à Bruce Wayne. il a piqué mon pognon, il a vécu la vie que j'aurais voulu avoir, alors qu'en fait, quand c'est sa famille qui a foutu la merde, hein. Et c'est son père à lui là, qui a perdu tout son fric, hein. Mais il faut bien un bouc émissaire apparemment. Ah, on est plus au Skyline Club, hein. Ça sent la baston de bar, hein.
Is that Bruce Wayne? You really think he'd show up here? In here?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Do you know Selena Kyle? There are men after her.
Uh-huh. When aren't there?
Well, these ones are trying to kill her.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin?
Ah.
Shit.
Et merde, et oui.
You've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
It's not my fault that you're in this, Selena, but I can help you out of it. Tell me what you know about Penguin.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think. You don't know what you're getting into.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
If Penguin is everything you say, there's no tree high enough for you to climb. He will find you.
So what are you
C'est ça.
suggesting? The bat helps the cat?
And the cat helps the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? After all,
Après tout, il est pas censé le savoir.
all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special. You and I...
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Bruce. You were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin,
She's with me. I think you need to leave.
La petite personne de dommage, comme on l'avait dit.
Not done yet.
C'est plutôt marrant.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Alors on leur donne du rab. Ça c'est du Nightwing ça. Et le finish.
You fight pretty good for such a pretty boy.
Et on prend son
Come
portable.
on, this way.
quick, check the alleyway.
You see anything?
Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Allez, le bisou.
Let's get out of here.
Allez, c'est faire caler.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. When will I see you again?
When you least expect it. You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Les soins sont bien sympas en tout cas. Allez, ce coup-ci, dodo. Bonjour, à la prochaine. Nous prenons soin de bien. Ouais, ça marche. Et à bientôt. Et puis à l'occasion, n'hésite pas parce qu'il est disponible sur Steam si je me trompe pas aussi.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne.
I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. Hill's working with Penguin. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
On va plutôt y aller à la ruse.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment? The mayor's doing debate prep. He really can't be disturbed right now. Excuse me, Mr. Wayne?
You're really telling me that Bruce Wayne needs an appointment?
But the mayor...
Will be fine.
Elle a un problème graphique là.
And if he fires, he just come to work for me. Deal?
Elle a un problème graphique, elle a pas de tête. Elle a pas de crâne.
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
This isn't a social call, Hill. I'm here for answers.
Well, well, straight to business. And I was going to have Deborah make you a martini. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A soft boy like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
Why attack me? Because of Dent and the campaign?
I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
If that's true, maybe I can make it right.
Noble, but naive. It was so long ago, there's nothing left of the Cobblepot estate. Maybe if I could count on you as an ally, I could use the powers of my office to help you make reparations. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
Not a chance, Hill. I'm not cutting Harvey loose.
Were you dropped on your head? When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm the man that says I never left such and such a message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please. You're nothing like your father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did. I'm the heavyweight, Wayne, and you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
I know exactly who I'm talking to. I'm the man who'd throw you over this rail without a second thought, and my lawyers make this whole thing disappear before you hit the ground.
If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Gordon?
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate to prep for. Get him out of here.
Stay away from the debate. It's not safe.
Miss my chance to humiliate Dent. It'll take more than Cobblepot to keep me away.
L'autre il sort son flingue.
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security at the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Ah là là.
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Y'a que 4 caméras de surveillance dans le bâtiment.
Details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting.
I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To hear their crimes detailed. First by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the city needs you, now more than ever.
I'll leave you to it then.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
What they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
Ah la Batou.
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Ah, il le susfoque, c'est tout.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's Well, it's not a...
Harvey, listen to me. Stay away from the debate.
What? No, Bruce, I'm already here. Kinda crazy. Security's on high alert because of this threat from some guy named Penguin. They have me in some back room until the debate begins. For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look, Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but my advisors are telling me that I need to... that I need to distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over. There.
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way. What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a liability. But here's the thing, Bruce. Without your money, I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat. I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
No matter what, we need a new mayor. Hill needs to be removed.
I knew you'd see it that way. Listen, I hate to push you, but I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce? Whatever it takes to save Gotham, that's what we wanted.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you.
Voilà, on y est
You
trop tard.
don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face. I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember, you are always my friend.
Ah, les temps de chargement sont quand même assez longs. Hein. Crotte, hein. Tiens, il arrive trop tard.
Batman. Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I'm glad I took a chance on this collaboration of ours. Keep on doing what you're doing, and the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do. A hero.
I appreciate the sentiment, Jim. We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
Putain, ça lag.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
I think she's mending her ways.
Oh, he's right, Lieutenant. I don't do the bad things anymore. Unless it's on request.
Avec petite coquine.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
This is no bar fight. They're coming with everything they have.
Good. That brawl barely had me break a sweat.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now aren't you glad I'm here?
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years. Rising crime rates, income inequality, and yes, a masked vigilante loose on our streets. Candidates will tackle it all.
Ah, t'aimes les petits gadgets, hein. Ah, ils les ont butés, les flics.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
Oh, they just didn't have a head for the issues.
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
Fanatics always do.
Les fanatiques le sont toujours.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there? Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Ah, c'est Vicky.
Please. No.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
On the left, out of hut, soft, shut, our down and dirty incumbent, Mayor Hill.
Voyons voir comment on va réagir. C'est ça, c'est le parti la plus marrante à faire. Alors par quoi on va le faire? Ben... Est-ce que je peux pas le faire?
Sounds fun.
Mais non.
Questions? Ask them questions.
Ah oui d'accord, elle est là-bas.
Mr. Dent, the subject on everyone's mind is the new Wayne Mental Health Facility.
It's a much needed state-of-the-art mental health care hospital. They will offer treatment for the most unfortunate.
Voyons voir. On va faire ça. On va voir ce que ça fait. Bah, ça va faire du bruit en fait, je pense. Non. Le pied plutôt. Oh bah c'est bon. Excellent. Dodo.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We
C'est anarchiste, ça?
to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that rooted your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
Did you ever meet the guy on the screen?
Nope. Smart to let someone else do your dirty work.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures, chosen to
Go
lead.
on, love. You know what to do.
Candidates, take off masks. Show Gotham your truth. Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
Gotham Squad. Sure. City is plausible. Beautiful.
We're out of time, Batman. The brass is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
Not too late to save the city.
Corrupt politicians.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men whose fortunes are built on corpses. Men like your friend, Bruce Wayne. You're as bad as he is. Happy to look away from what you don't want to see. Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
Et là on va essayer de se le faire celui-là.
No, please, I made a man.
You could never.
Tiens.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Don't want you back, my poor old mum. So this is for her.
Don't let you kill anyone else!
Wait your turn, Dent.
flou le truc électrique là. Ça doit être Killer Croc en fait, le mec, c'est pas Métamorphin.
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Your revolution is over, Penguin.
On the contrary, we're just getting started!
Alors là, le choix cordélien.
Mr. Dent. Thanks.
Freeze! I said freeze! Hold your fire, damn it!
Oui, parce que je savais qu'elle pouvait s'en sortir.
Maniac in a mask!
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
Ah, arrêtez de bugger là. Oh.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Je vais voir un truc si je la fais en moyenne.
Mr. Wayne.
Lieutenant.
Ouais.
He's lucky, you know. Could have been much worse if the Batman hadn't been there.
But there still will be scars.
Did you see her? Oh, look for the blood. There. Come on. She can't have got far.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Ah, elle est déjà fini, 1h20. Oh, ah bah on s'arrête là. J'ai pas dû faire tous les choix qui auraient fait durer le jeu 2 heures. Bah tant pis. Alors, on a été 70% des personnes qui a aidé Falcone, ok. On a tenté, ouais, on s'est fait recaler par Selina. Ok, 70%. 57%, ouais, c'est presque une petite moitié. Non, moi j'ai continué à l'aider, 91%. Donc nous on a aidé.
Next time on Batman, the Telltale series.
Batman saved me, but I know this isn't over. Who are these people, Bruce?
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
Ah, voilà, je parlais, j'étais dans mon micro qui était coupé. Donc ouais, donc je disais que le jeu a planté, donc c'est pour ça que je suis retourné directement sur les menus de la Xbox. Donc du coup, je vais reprendre la suite demain après-midi, vu que j'ai fini Alan Wake aujourd'hui. Et moi, je vous souhaite une très très bonne soirée et à très 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 bientôt. Ciao ciao.